Today, I want to talk about time and space and other dimensions. What is time and space? Time and space are the laws of physics of atom quantums that roam around the universe that control the realities and current events that go on in other dimensions, how things in our reality happen and how events happen in different time quantums in space. It is basically how things are set up in other dimensions and how life happens and how things are set up and how we're affected by it. As you know, we've been living in a 3D, three dimensional Earth realm where everything is controlled by time and space. In the 3D paradigm, there's duality, there's dogma, there are certain belief systems that we've been holding on to that don't really serve for our higher purpose, like religion, the educational system, the governments, and all this other stuff that's manifested in this reality. All of that is part of the 3D paradigm, and many of us have been holding on to belief systems and mindsets that have been keeping us in a lower vibration. And so, in this 3D paradigm, there was duality, there was a mindset of scarcity, poverty, and a whole bunch of other things that just lower the mind, body, and spirit and keeps everybody in a lower vibration. But since 2012, the earth has been raising its vibration, and time and duality and physics have been changing, have been shifting. And since the earth has been raising her vibration, everybody on a planet is raising their vibration and changing the way they view things. Like they're changing their mindsets, they're changing the way, they're changing how they think. They're getting rid of the poverty and scarcity mindset. We're taking back our power, and it's an amazing time to be alive. For so long, for like thousands of years, this whole planet has been controlled by time and space and duality. But as you know, many people are waking up and we are finding out the truth of who we are, and we are getting rid of the poverty, scarcity mindset, and we're bringing in the abundant, peaceful, and successful mindset like I am abundant, I am peace, I am joy, I am love, I am happiness. And since everybody's raising their vibration and finding out the truth of who they are and using the law of attraction to manifest the life they want and letting go of belief systems, dogma, and all this other low vibrational stuff, we are taking our power back. And so the 3D paradigm is losing its power slowly but surely. Actually, it's happening a lot quicker than I thought it would. Like I know in 2018, more and more people were waking up. It's been going on for years now, but it's happening quicker, and people are starting to notice the truth. But what is time and space? Time and space is the duality that has been controlling us for like thousands of years, where we couldn't do certain things, like manifestations would happen a lot slower, or sometimes they wouldn't happen at all due to negative thinking or resistance, most likely resistance. You see, in other dimensions, you can manifest at a quicker rate where you automatically think of something and it just appears. But as you live in a 3D paradigm or in this dimension, it takes a while or sometimes longer. But when you move to the 4D paradigm, it doesn't happen right this second, but it happens quick. And as you get to the fifth dimension, whatever you think of just appears. It happens just like that. But as time is shifting and as we're stepping out of time, manifestations are happening a lot quicker. Anything you think of, it automatically appears. But be careful what you're thinking and be careful what you say. You are a part of the universe. We're all part of the universe. And anything that you say or that you feel or think about will automatically manifest if you have strong feelings towards it. And anyway, this is the reason why so many negative manifestations have been coming, because we have a stronger attachment to what's negative instead of the stronger attachment to what's positive. But we're learning to shift that as we learn to have stronger feelings for what we want slash love, what we want to bring into our reality. The good manifestations will happen a lot more frequently than the bad ones, because if you have a stronger emotion to something, it'll manifest without a doubt. So instead of thinking about what you don't want, this is the time to think about what you do want. But anyway, what goes on in other dimensions, I would like to learn more about the fourth and fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is where you instantly create anything you want. You can do anything. You're not bound by time and space. Anything you want to experience or create, it automatically happens. And you could fly, you could teleport yourself to other places, you can do anything in the fifth dimension. As in the fourth dimension, I skipped over that. But as the fourth dimension, there's still a little bit of duality and space, but not, there's still a little bit of duality, but not a lot. Not as much as there is in the 3D paradigm. And I also want to learn about the sixth dimension, the seventh dimension, the eighth dimension. I just heard about the ninth and 10th and the 11th dimension. I heard some really powerful stuff happens in those dimensions. Some real cool stuff. Stuff that you've never seen before. But yeah, I am happy and amazing to be alive during this time. As we keep raising our vibration and people keep waking up, we'll be in the fifth dimension and this will be heaven on earth. Our main true purpose was to, you see, we're immortal spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. And I believe we were brought here to come to earth incarnate in the system, wake up, and bring heaven on earth so we can live a peaceful, glorious life. And thousands or millions of years ago, we had that at some point. But then one of us got in our egos, and that's how we got in this 3D dimensional paradigm full of ego, hate, and duality, dogma, and all this other low vibrational stuff. But we're transporting out of that and into peace and harmony and love, which is our true natural state of being. So I think that once we get to the fourth or fifth dimension, like in the fourth dimension, there's still a little bit of time and duality, but in the fifth dimension, time and duality has no effect. And I believe that once we get to the 2020s, time and duality in space won't exist. And matter of fact, time doesn't exist. It's just an illusion. It's just an artificial invention created by man to control his people. If time doesn't exist, why do we age? Well, we're living in a 3D paradigm run by time and space, is where the human body, the shell, will age, but the spirit and the three-dimensional, I mean, not the three-dimensional, but the multi-dimensional you doesn't age. So you're a multi-dimensional being living a human experience. So the soul never ages and dies, and it's not bound by space and time. Anyway, those are my thoughts on time and space and other dimensions. I would like to know about the other dimensions. As soon as I do some more research on what goes on in other dimensions, I'll make another video about it, and I'll give more fairer details on what goes on in each dimension. If you like topics like this, please like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have an awesome night. Oh, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. Alright, I'll catch y'all later.